You're listening to Journaling with PT. I am your host, artist PT Russell. Date of recording, December 1st, 2023. My birthday. Happy birthday to me. And on this momentous occasion, I have a very special guest. He's a Brazilian multidisciplinary artist who lives in Italy. I'll introduce you in just a moment. Stay tuned. Hello, everyone. Today I have a very talented, multi-talented guest. He hails from Brazil, but he's currently resides in Italy. I am just blown away by the talent of this gentleman. I'm speaking of Zendo de Melo. Welcome to the podcast.
Wow, thank you
How are you today,
very
Zendo?
much. Thank you very much. I'm okay. Okay, we must say that, no? So
Yes,
I'm very
that is
happy
true.
to be here. I'm very happy to be here and talk with you in a day like that. That is your birthday. So that's great.
Yes. Yes, well, I said, a special day for a special guest. I'm just blown away by your talent. You're a tattooist, a
Yes,
musician, you have a band, our
yes.
garden machine, you
Our
are
garden
an
machine. Yes.
illustrator. Yeah, and so it's like there's no end to the talent and giftings that you possess. And I'm
Oh
also very
no,
fascinated.
no. I think are many of this
Mhm.
of the same need to express art and music
Mhm.
and
So Zendo, you just had an exhibition at, I think it's called Solace Luna Editoria.
yeah.
Is that it?
Yes. Solis Luna is a publishing house that they
Mm-hmm.
made an exhibition in Salvador, Bahia. It's the city where I was born, and they were interested in an illustration that I made. They
Mm-hmm.
made I took part to a contest they made,
Mm-hmm.
and now right now this illustration is there in Salvador to in this exhibition. It's a very interesting thing. So for me it's a very good thing, even because it's the city where I was born. It's interesting, this kind
Mm-hmm.
of thing, and it is interesting for me too to enter in this world of editors of books, of illustrated books, of children books. That's something that I'm very interested in, and so it's a nice thing. Yes.
So congratulations that on that
Thank
achievement.
you very much.
Yeah, it's great. Can you tell us just a little bit about your hometown and there in Salvador?
Yes, Salvador is it's a very beautiful city. You know, it's a city that is we have the ocean
Mm.
there, and that's it's always warm. But it's a city that, like all the country, in Brazil, we
Mm-hmm.
have our problems, our social problems. There, no, our it's not a so how can I say? Brazil is a very rich country, but
Mm-hmm.
the administration of this richness of this must be better. No,
Yeah.
it's been changing in the last years. Sure, in the last
Mm-hmm.
30 years. I live in Italy more than 30 years.
Wow.
And in this time, I saw that changed a lot. Brazil changed a lot in a better way, in a better view, because when I went out, we all were under a dictator government.
Oh,
We had this military government. We had it for more than for almost 30 years, 25 years, and then
oh,
and it was terrible. It was
oh my
terrible.
goodness.
Now
Yeah.
everything is different, and it's better, a lot better.
That's
We have
good.
much more freedom there. We have much more conscience, political conscience, but even social conscience
Mhm.
for the redistribution of the richness of this country. And so
Oh,
it's at least it's changing in a better way, and this is very good. I'm happy about it.
oh,
I
good.
go there every I go there. I've been going there every 2 years.
Hmm. So speaking about Brazil and Italy, where you now live, what are some similarities in the art and culture and some differences that you would say?
There are many
Hmm.
differences, because here we have this European culture. It's something very different from what we see in Brazil. They here are more conservative, and so there are so many beautiful things here. I'm in Italy, so I love the Italian art, and
Hmm.
the old Italian art, the Renaissance,
Hmm.
and all these things. It's amazing. So I studied it a lot. I studied by myself because I love it. But I could say yes, it's very different. In Brazil, we have another kind of influence. We have too the influence of
Hmm.
artistic influence of European artists, but as I
Hmm.
told you, the
Hmm.
arts of ancient people that live there, indigenous people, and the African people, it's more
Hmm.
stronger there in Brazil. That is different than the European art or vision
Hmm.
of art. And so I would say that's very different. Yes, it's very different, but both are very interesting. And, I
Hmm.
love both.
Yes,
That's true.
you have a lot of influence from Brazil. And has any of your influence being Brazilian kind of trickled into your art, into your illustrations?
But yes, yes, for these illustrations, many of them are. I I draw I've been drawing when I was a child. I think
Hmm.
these drawings are something very spontaneous
Hmm.
drawings, and I see on them all many of my memories from Brazil, but it's a kind of mixed with all the time I lived in Europe too. So,
Hmm.
but there's a basis that I can recognize
Hmm.
that came from my memories there, and
Hmm.
from what I liked to do when I was a child, drawing
Hmm.
many details,
Hmm.
little things.
So you started drawing your illustrations as a child, and the inspiration for the creatures, and they seem very fantastical. Are they from your imagination or from real life?
Imagination is real life. No,
Yes, true, true, very
I,
true.
maybe I'm making a mess, but for me, imagination is real life, and dream is real life. You know, maybe we could make a difference too between reality and truth, but that is truth, and dreams are truth too.
Mhm,
And these creatures are a bit of real life, and a bit of imagination, and a bit joy of drawing too,
mhm,
because I want to laugh too when I draw. I want to pass a good time, because this drawing takes so much hours to make. So if I don't like it,
Hmm.
I won't complete it. So I have to like what I'm doing, so I can pass hours and hours doing this for days, and after finish it and have it's a satisfaction, you have. But I,
Yeah,
I think imagination and it's real too. So if
that
you can imagine, it may doesn't exist, but you can do it, you can show it, and
yeah.
so it begins to exist, it begins to be something, you know.
Yeah, that is true. Most things start from that place, that spiritual place, and then it's manifested into our physical realm, right? Through your fingers on
Yes,
the canvas, on the paper, or in your music, or So that
yes.
is it is that you had a drawing of a sloth. I found that the
Hmm.
detail to be very meticulous. How long did that take you?
uh, I don't remember this one. I know
Hmm.
the drawing you're talking about. I don't remember as well how much time. But
Hmm.
when I begin to draw this kind of things, I don't stop till it's
Hmm.
finished.
So drawing with the pen or using a paintbrush, and then the use of needles for tattooing.
Yes.
Are there any similarities in there? How does that
Yes,
as an
yes, there
artist?
are similarities in that.
Hmm.
Yes, sure.
Hmm.
Uh, Only in this kind of thing for details, for yes, the needle and the thin line of ink, no, and there's something that relate all these things. But I think tattoo for me is it's another kind of thing. No, when I think about
Hmm.
the idea we bring to it, because tattoo for me, as I live it now, I've been tattooing for more than 25 years,
Wow.
and I saw how changes this
Hmm.
world to the
Hmm.
tattoo world. Now I see the tattoo as a work, as a real, a normal work. I have to
Hmm.
do what people ask me to do. They must be happy with they bring their body, so they decide all. At
Hmm.
the end, I can sure I give my opinions, but at the end, the last word is the client's word. And I see more commercial tattoo than this then when I illustrate in paper on papers that I don't think about it at all. I think about what I like to do, what I want to do, and don't think what others might think about it. So in this kind of way, it's very different. As technique, it's similar. It has something to do with it. Yes, sure. But on the other hand,
Hmm.
artistically, I think it's very different because, as I said, tattoo is something more commercial. And,
And
they,
permanent
I permanent, and
on the
they and
skin.
it's in the under the skin, yes, and you have to deal with people. You have to find the right thing for them, and when you do it, people can move. It's a bit painful. Depends on the on the kind of tattoo. So it's and when you draw in a on paper, you don't have this. The paper won't yell, won't say anything, and won't move. So it's different, but there's something, yes, that connect these two words. Sure.
Wow. Well, we're still here. You're still here?
Yes,
Yes,
I'm
and
still
for
here.
those who are interested, Zendo de Melo on Facebook, Instagram, and where else are you, sir?
I'm only this Facebook and
Oh, that's
Instagram. I have Zendo Drawings, and Facebook Zendo. I have a page for all these illustrations, and anyone can find me there. There are more than 100 drawings there. that I
Yes.
made I began to make these kind of illustrations with ink, only ink and brush during the pandemic, you know.
Right. So.
Before it, I worked.
Mhm.
Before it, I worked on paper only.
All right. And we're back.
Yes.
We're just gonna run through this thing, but yeah, that is so fascinating with the ink, because I was thinking, do you use any of the tattooing ink for your drawings or no?
No, no. The tattoo inks or something particular have to be some characteristics. No, it will go to in the skin. It must
Right,
be
right.
sterile. It has so many things
Hmm.
to be an ink for tattoo. So no, I use normal ink to to draw it.
I was just curious if you want to experiment to see how it'll work out, just to kind of.
No, I did it
You
before.
did?
In the time I did it before, yes, but it's normal. It's not. It looks like normal ink, so it's not so different. So
Okay,
no,
okay.
no, but it costs a lot more because
Oh, I see. Yeah, yeah.
tattoo ink, yes. So it doesn't work well on paper. It's not. Why do I have to spend so much to use it on paper? No, no, no.
Yeah, understood. I was just curious about that because you use a lot of black and white for your illustrations and also for the tattoos. And even in your music video, I noticed that there was a lot of black and white. There's a black and white motif going on with in the video Lazy.
Yes, yes,
What's the
that's
deal with the black
interesting,
and
you
white?
know. That's but you know the video Lazy from Our Garden Machine. The video was made by Alessandro Mignacca. He's a
Mhm,
director here from Rome. Is very cool guy. Is very interesting person, very intelligent person. And
mhm.
you know he choose how to do this video. I told him, I gave you the music. We talked about it a little bit, but I never told him what to do or how to use, what kind of images he would have to use. He thought of it, and you told me something that I didn't think now. It's yes, it's interesting, really,
Yeah.
because he did it with almost all black and white. That's amazing. And this black and white is how I draw. Is yes, yes, I use this kind of thing. You know, I like black and white. I like very much. You see it. It's not,
Yes, it's very
but
dramatic. Hmm.
yeah, but I like the interaction with these two things that maybe opposites, maybe no, but work together, on images so well. I think, and I like it very much. I think sometimes I think uh, people ask me more tattoos in black and white because
Hmm.
they see that I think this because they see that I like more this kind of things, and the video is in black and white, and I didn't
Yeah.
think that that's strange. That's
I think that's he's probably got inspiration from your work
yes,
for the
yes,
video. Yeah,
maybe this
perhaps.
way. Yes, maybe in this way. Yes,
I really enjoyed it. And so that's on YouTube. It's called Lazy by Our Garden Machine, if you want to check it out.
yes,
That's great.
yes.
Yeah, so we're
Thank you.
still here and moving. Yeah, that is that guitar. You're on
Yeah.
the guitar. You play classical guitar and the cello.
Ah, yes, yes. Now in the last years, I didn't play the cello anymore, but I played it for more than 15 years, and I
Mhm.
taught cellos too here near my city in Perugia. There were a school music school,
Mhm.
and I began there to make the I have to substitute. Can I say like that? I have
Yes,
to take
yes.
the place of for a little time, for 1 month or two, of the guy that was sitting there, and then they had they had some issues with this teacher, and they called me and said, "Do we want to take this place?" And I took this place. I've been
Hmm.
teaching there for 4 years, and I taught to children from 3 years old
Wow.
to guys with 20 years old, more or less, things like this. A very interesting experience, a very nice experience with children, and
Mm-hmm.
teaching them music, teaching them of those things. It's very, 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 very interesting. And with cello, I made other things. I played in Hungary with the orchestra of the school, and we did many things. I played chamber music, chamber
Mm-hmm.
music, and oh, many times we played as in some things, in some concerts that were for
Hmm.
how can I say, to help people,
Yes.
to make some concerts
Like charities
to
and
raise
whatnot.
money to
Hmm.
some charity
Hmm.
proposes and these things. It was a beautiful time in my life. I remember always as a beautiful time. I still have the cello. I still play it, but not so often. Not so
Hmm.
often because, as you see, I'm doing too many things together. I don't know. It's maybe it's too much. Maybe I have to think about it, and sometimes I have to left something and to concentrate in
Right.
others, and it's like this. But yes, I play classic guitar too. I began to study music in Brazil, classic guitar and electric guitar. And
Hmm.
then when I came here, I continued studying classic guitar. Then I studied cello, and I passed many years studying cello. And now I play with our garden machine rock band, and I play the
I
bass, and
know.
the vocals, and it's yes, it seems that I am hyperactive, but it's not in this way. I can swear it's not in this way. I'm not, as the I'm lazy as the music said, but but I can't be lazy as I want to because I don't know.
Yeah.
I have to bring out some things that
You
I have
guys
inside.
rock, and I just love to watch you and Lori just go at it. It's just I've seen some footage, and it's great. You have
Yeah,
so much fun, and it leaves you ecstatic. Just watching you
yeah,
guys have fun.
yes. It's important to have fun too. Life is so difficult, so we have to find things that gives joy, that makes you have fun too, because it's
Mm.
important. It is
Yeah.
true in life.
So with all of these talents, which one do you find most meditative? I mean, which one soothes you the most?
Most meditative
Hmm.
in the process, drawing. The
Okay.
process of drawing of these illustrations are really meditative
Hmm.
hours that I pass. Yes,
Hmm.
and I could say, sure, classic music. Yes, the music the acoustic music I made in these years was
Hmm.
something meditative too. Very. And I see a connection of these drawings with this classic kind of music I did some time ago,
Hmm.
and I see the connection of tattoos with the rock music that I knew. It's something that
Hmm.
I see almost in this way. So it's more funny to have fun, to stay
Hmm.
well, to don't think a lot about everything with the music, the rock music,
Hmm.
and with tattoos. But meditative sure is the classical part of me, and this illustrative and these illustrations. Yes.
Yes. Well, I saw one of your pieces. I can't pronounce it in in Portuguese. I think it's called Venda Nav.
Hmm.
That one looks very meditative. It looks like they're in a restaurant and they're kind of thinking things through. I think was it a turtle sitting up there?
Yeah, it's interesting. It's yes, with some strange animals there. You know what is it? This is a little, very little market
Hmm.
that my grand.
And we're back with the very
Okay,
talented Zendo de Melo.
thank you.
Yes.
Every time you say this, I have to say thank you very much.
Yes, this has been absolutely wonderful. Speaking about your illustrations, the doors are always open for you to return. Hopefully, the next time we can have a video podcast
Okay,
episode.
great.
And I think that would be great. Maybe Lori can join us.
Yes, yes.
Maybe.
Lori, she's a great guitar player. She's
Hmm.
a woman with a heavy metal woman, I think. It's my wife. So,
Yeah.
so I married her because she's amazing. Sure, it would be very interesting to talk to her too,
Yeah,
because she's.
so that'd be great. So I can have you both video and the listening audience. I think we will love to maybe hear you guys play something. That would be great.
Why not? Why not? It would be
Why not?
very funny. It would be very great. Yes, yes, sure.
Yeah. So so I want to encourage you to continue doing what you're doing. I mean, just blessing the world with your talents and spreading love and joy everywhere you go, from Brazil to Italy and around the world. This is super speaking with you. I'm just so happy that I saw your art, because it's art that brought us together. Isn't it something how art brings people together?
Yes, sure, sure. Yes, when I played classical music, I played with a pianist. He was and he was so different,
Wow.
from me, and because I'm a tattooer, I have so many tattoos on my body, and they were not like this, really not. One time he looked at me and he said exactly this thing. He said, "I will never go out with you if it
Oh
wasn't
my
for the
goodness.
music," you know. And I said, "Sure, me too." And we hug each other. It's a beautiful thing, music and art put people together, different people together. And that's the great thing about art. That at the end, it's all about it.
I love it. It is beautiful. It was beautiful speaking with you, Zendo, and all the very best. What's next for Zendo? Where are you guys going with our guard machine? Where are you guys playing next?
Oh yeah, we'll play here in Rome. We'll play
Hmm.
next month. No, 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 and January. Okay,
Hmm.
this December we are free about it. We are making a new video. Always with
Oh.
us, Alessandro Mignacca, was the same director of Lazy, and
Hmm.
he has another song. He's working on that on this video. So we have many things that will come up. Yes, uh, in concerts we have a lot of it. But by the next year, because December now, it's things
Hmm.
more the. That's all this
Yes,
Natale. How can
festivities.
I say? Is
Yes,
as festivities.
yes, holidays,
You
and
know.
yeah,
Yes.
that's great.
So
So yeah, I want people to follow you on Facebook,
okay,
Zendo de Melo,
great.
and on Instagram. Keep an eye on what's happening with our garden machine, with your art, with all of it.
Thanks a lot. Thanks to everybody that you hear it, and love to all, and have a nice weekend
You
that's
want to
coming
say?
on.
Do you want to say something to your family in Brazil, in case they hear in
Em
Portuguese?
Brazil, from here. Em português, um grande beijo a todos no Brasil, um abraço para toda Salvador e para, claro, para minha família em especial. Thanks a lot for this opportunity.
Beautiful. Okay, Zendo, you take care. All the best.
All the best for you too. Bye.
Bye bye. You were listening to Journaling with PT and my insightful conversation with Brazilian artist Zendo de Melo. Thank you for listening in. appreciate all of you. Certainly do. This particular episode is sponsored by a gentleman by the name of Daron LLoyd down there in the sunny Bahamas. Thank you so much for your contribution to the Journaling with PT podcast. If you need to reach out to me, please do so. You can at ptrussell.com. Take care. Thank you again. And stay tuned.